Smoking. They beat Newcastle United when it didn't matter, Pack. I was sitting here with the Zona Spanier on, watching Barcelona collect their title after losing to Villarreal 3-2 at home. What's a game of football, by the way? The 17-year-old, again. What phase is he in? Scored a banger. Got man of the match, again. What phase are they in? Look at this boy, 17 years old. He's about to go and pick up a trophy, again. Crazy work, guys. But don't worry, Super Duper Mick has told everybody that nobody else in world football could have done a better job than him this season, with the unprecedented circumstances, with the injuries, the red cards. I mean, it's unbelievable what we achieved, guys. You know, any other team, any other club, you know, I don't even know where they would be with all the circumstances and the context that's gone against us this season, guys. Cool. Tell William Saliba that, mate, because he looked like he didn't want to be there. Tell Ethan and Wary that he didn't look like he wanted to be there. Tell Miles Skelly that he didn't look like he wanted to be there. Kieran Tierney ain't going to be there. Bless up to him. My baller. My birthday brother. 5th of June. My G, bruv. Come on. Go back to Celtic, my friend. Go and get yourself a couple of trophies, mate. Get away from him as quick as you can. Because this guy is a talent killer. He's a serial waffler. He's a PR puppet. And he's mastered the art of psychology. The way this guy speaks, everything sounds sexy and dramatic. Nobody could do better than him. He's basically telling you that. He also said in his press conference, with the yellow cards, the red cards, well, it wasn't a press conference, it was before the game, actually. But the amount of times he said in the press conference the other day, the fans are, thank you, he mentions the fans all the time. Of course he does. But do you know why? Keeps the gimmick going, keeps his employment going. Now, this guy is a serial bullshitter. And you ain't bullshitting me, my friend. Yeah, 10, 15,000 people all pissed off at the full-time whistle. Cheers, mate. The tide is turning. The tide is turning. Not long to go. He said after the game, the people upstairs, look at this. Szczesny's just picked up a title, guys. Szczesny, domestic treble. Look how happy they are. Man like Szczesny smokes more cigarettes than I do. Out of retirement, you know. The Brazilian Northside. Look at the size of the trophy. Jesus Christ. Youth project. That's a youth project right there. Oh, but we've got a young squad. Well, the average age of their team is 24 years old. They got to a Champions League semi-final. They've done a domestic treble. First season, Hansi Flick. Proof again, it don't take time. Ajax look like they're on the verge of sacking their manager. He's bottled a 9-point lead and lost the title. Interesting. What phase is Chelsea women's manager in? I don't even know who that is, but they went invincible this season. They've done a domestic treble and got Champions League semi. Proof again, it don't take time. That's after Emma Hayes left. Interesting. Proof and time again, it does not take time. But don't worry, guys. We've got the best looking manager in the world, guys. I mean, we've now got the Adidas official underwear ambassador, guys. Calafiori, guys. If you too can look like Calafiori if you spend £23 on the boxer shorts, guys. The players that actually looked like they really fucked off at the end of that game are the ones I mentioned a minute ago. William Saliba's face told me everything. If that guy's still here next season, yeah, I'd have to doubt his mentality. I can't lie. Mainstay in the team. Looking around. No fire in the eyes. In the heart. Real Madrid have already bought in Trent. They've already bought in Huijsen, who predominantly plays left side of defence. They're about to buy Alvaro Fernandez from Benfica, ex-Man U player. And they've got Militao, who can't stay fit. Rudiger, who's knocking on a bit, and probably I think he's banned for the first 6 games anyway for throwing an ice pack at the ref. And he's getting on anyway. And then Alaba's finished. So they need another defender. Don't be surprised if Saliba's out of here. And if I'm him, I'm going, mate. Bye-bye. Cheers, mate. Got treated like shit at the beginning by this manager. When you were good enough to play over some of the other defenders or non-defenders that played centre-back, like Mohamed El Neni, who, by the way, has won a trophy since he's left. Who knew? And when I get a chance, I'm going to write down and then do a stream on it all the players that have left this club since the 1st of August 2020 that have gone on and won trophies and how many trophies they've won, because David Luiz has won 4 since he's left, I think. Danny Ceballos has won about 10 or 11. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. We beat Real Madrid 5-1. We beat Man City 5-1. Fantastic. What a great achievement. Beat Newcastle when it didn't matter. When it didn't matter. Didn't matter, guys. We beat when it didn't matter. Yeah. Skelly looked pissed off. Ethan looked pissed off. Tierney looked pissed off. Everyone else is high-fiving, laughing and joking. Not surprised. They're all nicking a fucking living. Kivior was on $2,000 a week at Spezia. Yeah, all the Spezias that stayed in that stadium today, that's one of the GOATs, mate. That is one of the best players. That is Arsenal's best ever player. He ain't a Spezia. Yeah. We put him on $58,000 a week. How do you go from $2,000 a week to $58,000 a week like that? How does our captain go from $85,000 a week to 115 to 240? Declan Rice from 60 grand to 240. Wow, crazy work. Crazy work. Great goal, by the way. Didn't matter though, did it? Relevant goals that lead to nothing are irrelevant. Another wasted season. Around and around and around we go. But don't worry, guys. Did you get your new shirt? £5 more than last season's shirt. This club, mate. However, we've now got to sit there on Wednesday. Well, we don't have to, but everyone will be, and watch Manchester United in a Europa League final, their 4th final in the last 3 years, 9 in the last 10. Only manager that's been a full-time manager at their football club that hasn't got them to a final since Fergie left was David Moyes. And he didn't even last the season. Crazy. Cheers. But don't worry though, guys. It could either be him, Amorim, who's just won a league title, by the way, at Sporting. He gets a medal for that because he was the manager at the beginning. And he could end up with a Europa League with only signing 1 player. Oh, but I thought you need time on all your players. Ange, phase 2, could win a trophy. And whoever wins that qualifies for the Champions League, which is what we've done. But they get a trophy to go with theirs. Oh, it also qualifies them for the UEFA Super Cup. Interesting. But they're 17th and 16th. Nobody cares, bruv. Nobody cares. The difference between 2nd and 16th and 17th is just a night out in midweek with a season ticket increase of 6%. 6%. Or 4%, depending on where you're sitting in the stadium next season. Crazy work. The manager's sitting there saying the hierarchy, it's, oh, well, yeah, well, you know, we need reinforcement. It's now up to them to do it. Yeah, it's now up to them. They know what we need, and I'm sure they're going to do it. He's now telling you, if they don't, you can't blame me, blame them. This guy's a control freak. He's a narcissist. Yeah, he's a very intelligent guy. Yeah, and I'm sick to death of this bastard. Get him out of my football club. Yeah, 45,000 people, 40,000 people still standing in that stadium. Yay! With the context, the circumstances. Red cards, yellow cards. Nobody else could have done better than Super Duper Mikel Arteta, mate. He's the best looking Spaniard we know. There's a banner in the stadium that says it. Yeah, good one. You're telling me that nobody could have won something in 5 full seasons. Wow. Because when he wants to sit there and blame red cards, yellow cards, double yellow cards, injuries, so on and so forth. Cool. Well, last season, mate, the only major injury we had was Urian Timber, and that was right at the start of the season. He was out for the entire season pretty much. We didn't have a single red card last season, so why didn't you win it then? Why didn't you win anything then? We're watching Palace yesterday win an FA Cup. We've watched Newcastle absolutely slap us home and away in a semi-final of the League Cup and then win it. We're going to watch Man United or Tottenham win a trophy on Wednesday. The following week, we're going to watch maybe Chelsea win a trophy if Betis don't say football. Last 19 European finals, a Spanish team who got to against non-Spanish teams in Europe. Spanish teams have won all 19 of them. So they better say football. Otherwise, this fan base are going to have a big reality check. Tottenham could end up with a trophy. If not, it's Man United. Chelsea, Palace. 3 London teams could end up with a trophy and not one of them's Arsenal. But don't worry, guys. The circumstances, the context. Absolute shit show. Yeah, if I am Lewis Skelly, I'm getting on the phone to my agent. I'm saying, get me out of here, mate. If I'm Ethan, I'm getting on the phone to my agent. I'm saying, get me out of here. Go and play football, lads. Yeah, this manager is a talent killer. Robotic system-based shit. Go and play in La Liga. I watch this league every week. Unbelievable football. Nicolas Pepe balling out. Jose Perez balling out. Alex Baena. Man like Abdi, left wing. Betis. Morrow. There's ballers out here, man. Absolute ballers. They play proper football. They give you freedom to play football. It's not system-based crap hoping for a corner. And if Declan Rice didn't take that shot first time today, we don't win. If Isak and Joel Linton were playing today, we're getting banged. It's embarrassing. This is Arsenal Football Club, and man's telling us we need to dream, guys. We need to dream. We need to dream. It's the third biggest club in England, mate. You're talking about dream. Should be reality, my friend. You're nicking 15 million a year. You've done nearly £750 million. And you're telling people dream. Oh, but from where he took us, guys. Where he took us. What do you mean where he took us? We were joint sick when Unai got sacked. 8 points or 7 points off fourth, which was the aim for the club anyway, because they couldn't give a fuck about winning. Couldn't care less about winning. If they cared about winning, he's sacked tonight. Because it's now 5 years without winning. Oh, but he was left a mess. No, he weren't. Let me tell you how he weren't left a mess. Every single player, go and Google it, do your Googles, that was in that squad on the 1st of August 2020 when we beat Chelsea, Aubameyang, with the winners, with the 2 goals. Every single player in that squad that has left this club, other than Reece Nelson, who is still our player on loan, every single player in that squad that has left has won at least 1 trophy, apart from Rob Holding. Oh, and by the way, he's in a playoff final. Oh, and he's on loan from Palace. If you get away from Super Duper Mick, you go and win trophies. You literally go and win trophies. Maitland-Niles, Aubameyang. Aubameyang's in a final later this month. Nicolas Pepe won trophies. You do this throughout the whole squad. Matt Macy won the 3rd division title with Portsmouth, or League 2 title, whatever it is. Still won a title, still won a trophy. Doesn't matter what level it is, he still won a trophy. Everyone who's got away from this manager has won a trophy pretty much. Hector Bellerin's in another final. He's already won 2 trophies since he's left. Aubameyang's won a league title and he's in a cup final. You can do it all the way through, every single player. Yeah, Socrates has won 2 titles since he's left. El Neni's won a title since he's left. Round and round and round we go. If you got anything about you, leave. Saliba, Ethan, Skelly. Go and save your careers, lads. And on that bombshell, I'm out. I'll be back again for the emergency meeting. It is an emergency. Yeah, it is an emergency. I'll be back in half an hour. Kenny's next, then Jez, and then I'm live. Make sure you sub. Less than 300 away from 125k. What phase am I in? Phase am I in? Don't worry though, guys. Get your new kit and keep sucking up the PR. Notice every word he uses has PR in it. Process, project, unprecedented, improvement, progression. Get out of here, man. Fucking sick of this guy.